Guys, I'm sitting in my car a week out. A week out from a country, from a home of my birth. Now, guys, I see a whole heap of things around on the internet how Jamaica reach out and how much money Jamaica get. And the people that really sit down and count up how much money Jamaica get from all over the place. Like, expect for build back a mansion because Jamaica get money. I said Jamaicans, me don't know where you get to the mentality from. People, where you get to the mentality from? Them say Andrew they put insurance for Jamaica. That's a good thing. Right? And they might get money. Like me don't understand how you think. You not understand say Jamaica lost so much. I'm not saying the people, them homes and them jobs and stuff for them lose isn't important. But do you know how much infrastructure Jamaica lose? If me ever say the word right, because I never listen sometime. Airport to fix back. Hospitals to fix back. Roads to fix back. I'm not gonna jump into the homes them where people lost, but there's so much to fix back and try to build it back bigger and stronger. Jamaica lose a whole heap, Uno stop watch the money where uno see Jamaica get. Somebody actually called me and said Jamaica rich out. Me never did want to them up still, But uno really sit down and watch the money where Jamaica get, like uno go get mansions outside. Let me tell you something. You see, God him don't make mistakes. I just like I said that God don't make mistakes. Maybe Jamaica needed to be rebuilt. I never think about that. And what Jamaica is going to happen, what Jamaica is getting, it's going to build back Jamaica stronger. You know what I want the diaspora for do, or we not for stop watch what the government do and help people. But like the Adapt a Family program where them just launch. I love it. Guys, may I do my part. You see the flyer on my post right here, so if you're in the Georgia area, come by my church. I think it's next Saturday the 15th. The address is on there. And bring your donations. Bring your donations. Anything that you want to give. We are take sheetrock, we are take plywood, we are take everything. We don't know about sheetrock though, but we are take plywood, we are take everything that's on that list that Jamaica done put out, okay? So listen, come by my church if you're in Georgia and bring your donations. If you cannot make the event, please contact me. The information is on the flyer and we will find a way. Okay, we will find a way to get it to me so we can ship it down to help people. All right, so I want to know if you watch that video, yeah, so you can understand how much Jamaica lose.
The storm struck the heart of Jamaica's productive belt. It tore through our breadbasket parish of St. Elizabeth. It disrupted our tourism corridor, stretching from Westmoreland through to St. James and into Trelawney and St. Anne. And it inflicted heavy damage on housing, community infrastructure, commercial operations, and public utilities across multiple parishes. Thousands of households now face the loss of homes, crops, equipment, and small enterprises. This is not only a humanitarian crisis, it is a shock to livelihoods, incomes, and local economies. Madam Speaker, detailed assessments are still underway, but I wish to share very preliminary, high-level estimates only to illustrate the scale of the devastation. Based on benchmarks from comparable regional disasters, physical damage to housing, commercial buildings, roads, electricity, water, and telecommunications infrastructure is estimated between 6 to 7 billion US dollars, equivalent to roughly 28 to 32% of last fiscal year's GDP. it is, members, a major hit to our economy. And I want the country to appreciate that we have never had a disaster of this magnitude with this economic footprint in terms of the impact. Not Gilbert, not Ivan, all of those were relatively small to our GDP. To lose 30% of your GDP is significant. So, still preliminary. I believe it is conservative based upon the damage that we have assessed, but the relevant public agencies are doing their assessment in addition to what they have to collate from the private sector. And so I would say in another few weeks we should have what the real figure is, but we can use this as a benchmark based upon what other countries would have been impacted and what we have observed and what has happened to us here in Jamaica with a Category 5 hurricane. We anticipate a temporary slowdown in economic activity, particularly in the most affected parishes. Agricultural output will decline in the short term as farmers replant and livestock operations recover. The tourism sector, while resilient and working swiftly to reopen, will require targeted support to restore capacity and confidence. Small and medium-sized enterprises, especially those in retail, manufacturing and services, and the creative industries, have sustained significant losses and will need liquidity and recovery support to rebuild inventories, repair their facilities, and restart operations. At the same time, supply chains for food, construction materials, and consumer goods are being actively restored, though some market disruption may occur in the immediate weeks ahead. A very preliminary estimate suggests that short-term economic output could decline by 8 to 13%. This means that revenues will decline as well as economic activity slows, even as expenditures must increase to finance emergency relief, recovery, and reconstruction. This will place pressure on our fiscal targets. Pressure is a euphemism.